Today we're breaking down this interconference matchup between the Bills and the Rams, which will kick off the start of the NFL regular season tonight. And to me, this is about as good as it gets in terms of an opening night matchup for a couple of reasons. One of them being that the Rams are the defending Super Bowl champs, and they're facing the Bills, who are the odds-on favorite to win the Super Bowl this year. I happen to think that this game is going to come down to the wire, and it's not just because of the fact that the Bills are a short favorite at 2.5 points. It's not just because of the fact that each team sports a great head coach quarterback combination. I also think that each of these rosters and teams mirror each other in a way. When you think about it, each team has a standout wide receiver in Cooper Kupp and Stephon Diggs. Each team has a fierce defensive front that can be extremely disruptive on any given Sunday in any given game. And then each team has a standout player in the secondary as well, when you consider the likes of Jalen Ramsey for the Rams and Tre'Davious White for the Bills, who unfortunately won't get to play tonight due to an injury. Then you think about the offensive lines, and the Rams offensive line is a little better than the Bills offensive line, but the Bills have a quarterback that is extremely good at extending the play and making something happen off script. So ultimately, what gives in this one? What's going to happen in this game? Who's the winner? I would say it's whoever has the ball last. And that's because when you think about it, in the past couple of years in the NFL, high-level games have been decided in two different types of ways. One of them being a highly contested game on both sides of the ball that ends in the low to mid-20s for a score. The other being a shootout. So when we think about a game, let's say last year's Super Bowl, where it ends in a low to mid-20s score, usually there is a weakness on the offensive side of the ball for one of the teams, and that would be the Bengals offensive line last year, as on the final play, that was exemplified when Aaron Donald got into the backfield in less than 2.5 seconds and took down Joe Burrow to ultimately seal the victory for the Rams. When you think about the other type of game that a couple of teams could play in, a shootout, I think of the Chiefs and Bills from last year, and in that one there was a lot of scoring near the end, a lot of scoring when each team had their backs against the wall, and neither team really had a weakness offensively. So that's really what I see in this game tonight between the Bills and the Rams. Now, yes, the Rams have to replace their left tackle in Andrew Whitworth, but I do think they have a guy that is going to be a good replacement for him, as he was drafted in 2018 and has been with the team since then. So, again, I don't really see a weakness for either of these offenses tonight. And with, between Sean McVay's ability to script near perfect plays and then Matt Stafford's ability to execute those plays, when you think about Josh Allen's ability to be the best playmaker on the field, and then he's got Stephon Diggs down the field to attack downfield as well, I would play the over in this game, the total sitting at 52. I wouldn't play the number Bills minus 2.5. So I am expecting a shootout in this one, and I think it's going to be a great game for the opening night of the NFL season. All right, that's going to do it for this one. Thank you all for watching. Again, expect some episodes coming up on some college football games and maybe a few key NFL games as well. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned.